Hey guys, what is up? It's Kat here. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me today. I have just finished watching Book of Boba Fett episode 2. Rather than sitting down and writing a script like I did with episode 1, I want to try to keep this brief because it is like 1:30 in the morning at this point. But that's fine. I think I want to just jump right in and share my immediate thoughts after this episode. Holy cow. Like, holy flipping cow. I have to commend Disney because originally I didn't think episode 1 was that short at all. I thought it was the perfect opener. You guys know from my review, I was raving about it. I thought it was literally an incredible pilot. I think one of the main complaints I was hearing from people was that it was too short and everybody wanted more, which of course is understandable and a good thing. And I've pretty much said that before in the past regarding some of the 24-minute long Mandalorian episodes. So I'm in no way judging or trying to patronize or be like, oh, I'm smarter than those people who wanted it to be longer. But I just think it's hysterical that was the main complaint that I at least was seeing across the board in regards to the pilot episode, and Disney was like, you know what, here's a 53-minute long episode to back that up. Another mini movie piggybacking off of the previous longest episode we've ever gotten in a Star Wars TV show with Mandalorian season 2 episode 1. I think this rivals that. Like, bam, like, here you go, you asked for it, they delivered. This was incredible. My first initial thoughts are, this is just so pure nostalgic Star Wars for me, in my opinion at least. What I think about when I think about Star Wars, specifically the original trilogy Tatooine vibes. That being said, it is still bringing so much new stuff to the table. I don't even know how they're doing it. They're paying homage to the nostalgia, to the Star Wars that we know and feel, that is traditional and what makes us think about our childhoods. Yet they are reinventing so much at the same time. I don't understand how they're doing it. I don't know how to explain it. This is Star Wars, but at the same time, it's something completely new. Some of this material, like, this literally turned into like art house A24 Star Wars. During that dream sequence where he goes and sees that tree after swallowing the lizard, and it looks like the scene from Black Panther. And I feel like every movie in which a character goes into some dream state or they go into the afterlife, they go and they see this tree. That is such a familiar theme that we have yet to see in Star Wars. We've seen it in plenty other franchises and films, Black Panther again being the first example that comes to mind, but I know that it is not the only one. Felt like he was being like cleansed of his childhood trauma in a way, I don't know, or like as a child seeing his future. There was a lot of destiny behind it, a lot of fate and choosing the branch from his tree of life. How incredibly different that was for Star Wars as we know it. We've never seen anything like that, I feel like, in Star Wars. So my mind was just completely blown. And I also just love like the juxtaposition. Like we've seen, you know, Jedi constructing their own lightsabers and finding their kyber crystal. In a way, this was like Boba's rendition of that, finding his branch instead of a kyber crystal and constructing his staff. And that is his initiation, like the kyber crystal and lightsaber is to a Padawan Jedi. That's his initiation into the Tusken Raider tribe. Like, that was just that art house vibe there, and I just truly genuinely love this format of storytelling and how we had a little bit of a tease with the present day Boba and what's going on there with the huts, which I was not expecting that at all, and they were disgusting. I was dumb enough to not see that coming, but it was a crazy surprise, and I'm sure that there are plenty more in store, but I don't know what I was expecting when everybody just froze inside the cantina and then looked outside, and then just two giant huts just come rounding the bend like they do. This episode also just gave me mega Solo vibes. Maybe it's just the train sequence and the kind of conflict there is going on, like there is there with Enfys Nest and the other oh my god, what is his name? Woody Harrelson's character, because my brain is half functioning right now and it's not going to be able to figure this out, but we all know who I'm talking about here. Woody Harrelson versus Enfys Nest, that entire train sequence, that was also, again, like very different. We haven't seen that really like much in Star Wars, but yeah, something about this episode just had me thinking like this feels a lot like Solo. Again, very nostalgic, but at the same time bringing something new to the table, and I love it. I welcome it, and I just truly love the payoff of this episode in terms of the overlap of the Filoniverse. I'm hoping that this is just a trend going forward for forever, as long as Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are creating shows that are going to overlap, or at least have overlapping characters and timelines. The way that Mandalorian Season 2 foreshadows the events, particularly of this episode. This episode is like the origin story for the Boba Fett that we see in Mando Season 2, who is a completely different character, obviously without his typical armor, but in a way he's getting his Tusken Raider armor in this episode, and I just loved that sequence of him getting clothed. It was like Julius Caesar having his robes put on. I don't know. But yes, I just love the moments that click in this episode because of what we have already seen in Mando Season 2 and how that gave us a taste of Boba and his badass weapon, the staff, that we were all like, where did this come from? And Book of Boba Fett is like, here, we'll show you. This is how it was made. I love that overlap. Like, that is exactly what I want out of creators making overlapping content. I just think that's genius, and I'm just so happy that Star Wars is in a place right now where we have multiple shows that are overlapping like this, and I'm just like so extremely happy for Tamora Morrison. He was phenomenal in this episode. He literally had so many different facets of Boba Fett to portray. I thought this was so beautiful, and this is Star Wars, but it's so different, and I don't know how the two can simultaneously exist at once, but whatever they're doing, I'm so excited. I'm so flipping grateful for this show. I'm gonna probably just wrap it up there because I think a lot of what I've said in this is gibberish. I kind of wish I had scripted this out so that it would be a little bit more concise and in-depth, but honestly, these are just my raw, genuine initial reactions, and I truly I'm so thrilled with this episode. I think this is incredible. I'm so just in love with where this is going, and again, the fact that they are taking risks and trying new things that we have yet to see in Star Wars. That's like all I want. With all of the Star Wars content that's in the pipeline and all of the different creators, I want to see people getting creative. Like, yes, Star Wars is a difficult fandom to introduce content into, and if you stray too far from what fans love, I guess things, yes, can get dicey. At the same time, like, I would rather see them take risks. I would rather see them get creative and have this entire art house dream sequence that turns into a little bit of an A24 film, because why the heck not? Oh my gosh, this is just what a time to be alive. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm just in disbelief that this is real, but I'm just so overjoyed that this is the Star Wars content we are getting, and that they are reinventing Star Wars as we know it and taking it to new places and branching out and taking risks. We've never seen content like this in Star Wars before. I think that this is just genius. Like, truly, I can't rave enough. I hope that I'm not in the minority here, but let me know. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, and you can completely disagree with me if that's how you feel. Like I say, I never try to make these review videos to shove my own opinions and thoughts down your throat. I'm just curious to see how people think the show is going so far in general, so please let me know down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I should go to sleep, but honestly, I am wired after this. Like, I don't even know what to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all are doing so well. May the Force be with you guys always, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, guys.